What is good, girls? It's your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog. I'm out here in the streets of North Carolina, driving, getting some things done. But again, my inbox is exploding with questions about the new credit score. And I get it. You guys are like, Erica, panic, panic, panic. I'm ready to have better credit. I'm ready to have vacations and travel and use other people's money. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to have to go over this again because I feel like I'm telling y'all what's real and y'all don't want to hear it. So let me try again. I'm going to try again. Okay, everybody ready? We're on board. I'm not going to really read your questions because it's a little bit crazy in traffic and I need to pay attention. So here are some of the questions I'm getting. Erica, I want to get this business credit. How can I get the business credit? Listen, let's be really honest. You're going to need an LLC. You're going to need a C Corp. You're going to need something. You need to choose your entity and buy it. Now, many of you say, well, Erica, but, I don't know what my business is going to be yet. I just want to open up my bank account. Why can't I just open up my bank account? You can. But when you go to the bank and you try to open a bank account for your business, this is what's going to happen. They're going to need an EIN number, which is absolutely free. Make sure you hit that like button. It's absolutely free. Go to irs.gov. I don't care what you say. Everybody, we've tried this from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, it says they're open till 11. There's always 3 people in the comments who have to remind me, Erica, they say they're open. Listen, it's a system. It's a computer. It's not even them doing it. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Go on there. The system automatically shoots you out an EIN number. Boom, like that. People who've gone on there after 5 o'clock, they go, Erica, they said they're mailing it to me. Look in the mail. I want it right now. I've told you this already. I've told you this for years. Go back 3 years in videos. I've been saying the same thing. That you have to get the EIN number 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, for you California people, figure out what you got to do. Figure it out. Okay? Go on your computer, look up the times, what you got to do. That's a free. It's number 2. The reason people are, kind of talking you through for Charles Ogilvie, Todd Capital, all these people are willing to do your LLC forms for you is because some people are using LegalZoom and doing very floppy, thin LLCs that are not getting any kind of protection. They don't even have articles. Now listen, here's something banks are doing. Show me your operating agreement. Show me your articles of incorporation. I'm getting more and more people saying that over and over and over that's what they need. Okay? So, what that means is what? That means you're going to need to go. Reason I keep promoting, and I'm not even getting an affiliate off this, Rocket Lawyer, is because I've showed you guys in videos, sharing the screen, step by step. It'll ask you all the questions you can think of. It'll show you all the questions, all the steps. If you don't like that, go call Charles Ogilvie. If you don't like that, call a LLC attorney. There's so many people you can call. There's so many people you can work with. We're just coming up with excuses at this point why we can't get our LLCs done. Okay? That's what we're doing at this point. If it's a money thing, it's a money thing. What does that tell me? If you cannot afford an LLC right now and it's $150, you need to figure out what are you doing this weekend and how to get more money. Period. Point blank period. Because this whole conversation, this circular conversation we keep having about wanting business credit and people refuse to go get incorporated, I can't have a business credit conversation with you. You can get a DBA. You could go to a local credit union and they might give you something. Just saying. Trying to get you guys there. Okay. So, number 3, what was the other question I get all the time? How will this new FICO score affect you? You put money in my accounts. At the end of the day, here is the technique most people use. This is the Ty Lopez kid. This is all the techniques you're seeing online where people are talking about them. Getting your personal credit up to 720 and then getting no personal credit cards. Getting all business credit cards. Now, first thing a lot of you are going to say, but Eric, I got my credit to 720 and I want to apply for these cards. Yes. But guess what those people are doing? They're applying for all business cards. First thing many of you are going to say, but that sounds like you're PG and Erica. You are. You are. That's what a lot of the techniques these people are doing, are getting their personal credit up to 720, then going on all these sites and applying for nothing but business credit cards. And again, we've talked about it multiple times here. It's the U.S. Credit Card Guide. Go on the website. If you're in the private Facebook group, you know what I'm talking about. And go look up. They've got like 15, I'd say about 25 different business credit cards up there. If you go on the little toggle up the top, click on business credit cards. It'll show you all the Amex. It'll show you all the Sparks, except for two. It doesn't show two of them. Capital One Spark cards. Then it'll show you all the Plum. It'll show you all, you name it. It'll show you Citi. It'll show you Southwest. Like, you got so many choices. So again, if you're talking about, Eric, I want business credit, this is what I'm talking about. Now, what's the other part about the business credit? If you keep your personal up like that and you have business credit cards, you're going to be applying at banks for business lines of credit. That is the other leg to the chair. So many people are trying so hard to figure out, how can I squeeze through the door? No, these are the two big legs: business lines of credit at banks, business credit cards. Because what you really are asking me is unsecured. You want unsecured financing so that you can do what? Invest in real estate, invest in other options, grow your business. A lot of you just had your expenses covered through 3 months: rent, car, a couple other bills, cell phone bill, TV, cable. You could go grow your business via sales, knocking doors, doing other things. So again, I'm just making it very clear. I'll make sure we're all on the same page here. Another question I get all the time: what about trade lines? What about them? If you're not near 650 to 680, you getting a trade line is not going to do anything but frustrate you. Why? Because you're going to get like 15 points. Now, I'm just guessing, right? Let's say you call me and you're at 520, 530, 550. Oh, Eric, you know what I'm going to get 3, 4, 5 trade lines. Okay, and guess what's going to happen? You may get a quick pop-up, but you may not. You may only get 15 points bump per trade line. Very low, because you have late payments on there. You have open collections. You got all the kind of mess going on. For people who get their credit all cleaned up and nice and get a lot of those old collections off, all those late payments off, they're getting one trade line and getting 50 points bump. You dig what I'm saying? We're all on the same boat. Everybody hit a 1 in the comments if you understand what I'm saying. If I need to miss something, because I can look up the corner of my eye and see ones if I need to. But that's a big thing. Now, you say, Erica, but Erica, I'm at the 680. What about me? I'm at the 650, Erica. What about me? Okay, I hear you. Yes, you folks can, depending on what's on your credit. Again, do you have open collections? Do you have late 30-day payments anytime in the past year? Look at those things. They're very important, because what's going to happen, some of you are going to go out here, you're going to get trade lines, you're going to ignore what I'm saying to you, and you're going to get some boost around 730. Hey, I'm keeping my eyes on the road, Timothy. I ain't playing with y'all today. Some of y'all going to get 730, and you're going to apply for cards, and they're going to go, no, recent late negative history, recent late payments, recent whatever, right? They're going to word it nicely to basically say your other primary accounts have late payments. Your other primary accounts have late negative things on your credit. So that is what, when people keep, calling me and, oh, I'm getting all these trade lines and I'm not getting approved, that's what happened. Okay? Does that make sense? That's what happened. And it looks like there is an accident up here. I don't know why people can't drive, right? Okay? Okay, on the flip side, many people are saying, Erica, what about Dun & Bradstreet? What about Uline? What about Quill? What about all that? Quill's saying they don't really report anymore. They have their own issues. Now, again, 80% of banks ain't even dealing with Dun & Bradstreet. Many of you call me and you might have stuff on LexisNexis. You may have stuff in check systems. Some of you may now have a lot of stuff in early warnings. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. Early warnings is up there as well. Okay? That's also, something happened up here. And I'm trying to be nosy. Something happened. Bad. Ooh, car accident or something. Oh, I think it's a funeral. Maybe it's a funeral? What is that? Yeah, it's a funeral. Okay. Sorry, guys. I had to see. I don't know if I need to do a U-turn or what. Okay. So again, You know, I'm not trying to like dampen your spirits. I'm getting at a stoplight, so I'm gonna quickly buzz through what some of y'all are saying. We're at a red light, and there's a funeral going by. So let me quickly look. Okay, I'm looking real quick. Okay. All right, so saw some of your stuff. So secure credit cards, and secure lines of credit. Again, I don't know if any of my moderators are here, but I'm always naming off primary trade line possibilities. What are those? That is Hutchinson Chase, New Coast Direct, My Jewelers Club, Oxford Publishing. What's the other one? Did I name them all off? I don't think I did. Geddington, Fingerhut, secure card, secure credit card. Now, why am I naming these? Because so many times y'all go, I already know y'all, and y'all gonna be like, but Erica, what about the Chase 524? You know I want them Chase cards. I know you do. I know you want them Chase cards. But some of you don't need to be worried about Chase. There's other credit cards. But Erica, I want that cash back, baby. I want that cash back. And I feel you. I hear you. If anybody hears you, boy, I feel you. Well, I want Navy Federal to bump it up to 2.5% myself. But the problem is, King Solomon, if you need that tax lien program, go on in there and get that tax lien program. So the problem is, you guys are getting kind of obsessed with with Chase cards, because you're seeing all these people with travel YouTube videos. Let's be honest. Let's have an honest moment here. You're seeing all these people with travel videos, and you want points and stuff like that, and you need to let go of that. Let it go. Now, some of you are saying you want to do it for real estate. Here's something simple. Like, I don't know if you guys have been watching my auction videos. Some of my auction videos, what you need to get inside the auction is like $1,000. Buildingdetroit.org, $1,000. Now, here's the hiccup. Some people are getting tax deeds in Florida and other states, getting a whole house for $4,000, $5,000. Depends on the state. Okay. Same thing with buildingdetroit.org. Some people are getting whole houses for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. So when you're telling me you want a credit card for that, that makes sense to me. But when you start telling me you want a credit card for the travel, baby, I'm really not listening, because you're not taking it serious, okay? I don't actually believe self-lender is a good choice. Hear me out. This is why I don't believe self-lender is a good choice. You can go to any bank and do that yourself. You can go to any bank and create a self-lender. Self-lender to me is silly. You can go to any bank and get better interest rate and do a secured loan at your local credit union. You don't need self-lender. For what? Self-lender is making a bunch of money off people who don't want to go into banks. That's what they're doing. Let's keep it 100. You can put self-lender down. That's one of the primary trade lines. But I'm telling you right now, you can literally go to your local credit union, put $1,000 down on them, make payments for a year and a half or a year, and have the same results. I mean, to each his own, but I'm just saying. Do the same thing right there in your local backyard. You dig what I'm saying? So, again, so if I talk to you on the phone and you're one of my credit repair clients, and trust me, a lot of you are new. We had 125 new credit repair clients. So I've been, like, when you guys are tearing me up in the emails, I ain't heard from you. What's up? I'm like, baby, you are not the only client. But I'm going to make sure I get back in touch with each and every one of you. There are times I'm at the computer and I'm double checking her work and my work and making sure everybody's stuff is getting out. And if it's not getting out on time, why not? Trust me, I am checking every I and dotting every T and making sure, because I want you guys to have quality work and quality stuff done. And I want you to have the credit result that I had. I literally sat and focused and hammered for 4 months on my credit. Made sure it was right. Why? Because I had a medical emergency and they hit me hard, and I made sure to hit back with the best. You dig? And I worked on it myself, and that's how I learned a couple years ago, well, actually more like 6 years ago, on top of taking Juan Pablo and several other people's trainings and a couple other credit seminars, because I felt it was important. But when you guys are hitting me up repeatedly about these business credit questions, I just want to be honest with you. A lot of these people you're seeing, they don't have any personal credit cards. They only have business credit cards. Why? because it's different. Even though they're partially guaranteeing some of the people that we're seeing, a lot of them, if need be, they can get out of those debts or greatly reduced. Now, here's my problem. There's a lot of bankruptcy clients, and again, you have to remember, any of those clients, if you're one of my clients, if I'm sending out letters to courthouses, that paperwork has to go to your house. It cannot go to our office. That immediately looks weird. So it has to go to your house. So you got to be on the lookout. There's several of you. You got to be on the lookout for that paperwork from the courthouse, because that letter will help us do wonders on your credit. Now, there's several other techniques we could talk about and use, but we don't necessarily need to do that today. Put any other questions you have, because I'm getting ready to do a stop. I'm getting ready to pick my mom up here over in the corner over here in a second. I'm about to pick her up. So put whatever questions or comments you have in there. What other thing am I thinking of? Another question I keep getting a lot. The ultra FICO score. Here's the deal with the ultra FICO score. It's going to hurt people. No matter how people try to slice it, it's going to hurt them. Why? Because there are a lot of people who are right now in LexisNexis and check systems for closed bank accounts, closed, what do you call them? Make sure I'm going to say it right. Bank accounts that were closed not by you. Let's just put it that way, right? They can market Charles off all they want. Sometimes they just close your account because they didn't like how you were doing business. Now, what is that going to do? That's going to hurt your credit report. And I'm a true believer. If you've messed up at a particular bank, there's thousands of other banks. And the first thing I hear people say, well, Eric, I don't want to keep up with all these banks. I don't want to keep up. Are you treating yourself as a business? Are you treating yourself, how are you treating yourself? You have to take this seriously. You have to treat, if you're saying you want to be a real estate investor and you want to use other people's money and other people's gas, you cannot put a system together for you to follow up on your own credit. And you want people to trust you with their money? Come on now, y'all. I'm preaching to myself. Please put a 2 in the comments if you hear what I'm saying. Put a 2 in the comments, because I feel like sometimes I'm preaching to myself. I'm doing this good common sense talk, and people are like, nah, Eric, I ain't feeling that. It's 124 of y'all here. It's only 35 likes. I mean, maybe y'all don't like what I have to say, but I try to provide quality, honest information, because it does you no good. It does me no good when you guys come back 2 years later. Oh, I messed up my credit again, Erica, or I did this. No, don't do that. You know not to do that. So, anyway, I'm getting ready to pull up here, and I'm going to look for your comments. Hold on. Hey, I'm on that video, but there was a funeral procession. Okay? And our Asian Express is in the back seat. So let me look at these comments you guys have. And my mom, I had to bring her some lunch. Okay. All right. What we got here? Let's make sure. Where are we at? Show me some comments. Don't y'all be looking at my mama. Mind your business. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Oh, I see what you're saying, Interstellar. Get the credit lines and credit cards to buy real estate. Key term businesses collect, buy car dealership license, wholesale, and buy them cheap and flip them. Hey, that's one way to do it. Discover card also. Oh, yeah, that's right. Discover too. So lender's a good choice. I had to Google trade lines too. My Credit Karma alerted me that they were paid for. Before it was like, what the heck is that? Ah, Nikki baby. Our food's back there, but I'm in a live. Okay. Which way is that?
Oh, that way.
Okay, let's see. You remind me of my sister, I guess. Thank you, Margie. Got Acorn, got LLC, got Robinhood. Okay, you guys, I'm going to read last of your comments, but then I'm getting back on the road, so I can't read anymore. I'm finishing up. Cool. Tax lien course. Thank you, Apple Mac. Okay, good. Get those likes up or leave. Don't do them like that. Yep, okay. Oh, I call it a credit lunch. We saw your mama and she's beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. True Bows News. I get it. Yeah, LexisNexis is one of the systems out there. Ari Glover. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to answer his question. All right, so Ari Glover said he has a bankruptcy on his credit report. How bad is it affecting him? Anything that's showing up on your public record is like a scarlet letter. It's like a scarlet letter um, on your thing. Technically, basically, if you have a public record that says bankruptcy, tax liens, any of those things, essentially people are not to issue you new credit. That's how that rolls. They are not to be issuing you new credit because, oh, let me see. They are not to issue new credit because it's on your thing. Okay, we got a troll in here. Make sure you guys get those last two people out. King of JD's. He's a troll. Also, get any other trolls out. Get them out of here. Do I need to be checking my LexisNexis? Yes, you can check early warnings. They have to provide you with a free report. Hold on. Let's go ahead and get these people out. Yep, got them out of here. Come on, Apple Mac, anybody, you see these people with these ridiculous comments, get them on out of here. All right. Anyway, so let me turn right when I get over here.
Go straight across that way.
Okay. So anyway, the point of this thing is anytime you have public records on there, tax liens, you name it. Honestly, you guys, child support things, all those, that is pretty much a flag to anybody who's going to issue you new credit, and it's going to pop up when they scan your information. So that is something you want off, something you want to repair and get off of there. So yes, that is hurting you from probably buying rentals and probably assessing credit. So Rocket Lawyer, do what you video is trying to do. Oh, yep, there you go. Yeah, Rocket Lawyer is really good. Is the credit monitoring service worth it? Thanks and I appreciate you. So MMFA 3, I appreciate that. So what I always tell people is, what is the time frame, right? If you're looking to buy a house in the next 6 months, I think credit monitoring systems are worth it. If you're looking to buy, if you're really going to start your new business, right, and you guys are trying to get up to 720, you need to be checking pretty frequently. Now, many people are going to say, but Erica's $29 a month. For me, I think it's $29 a month that gives you peace of mind and gets you alerted if anything new pops on there. You dig what I'm saying? So I think it's worth it. I think it's it keeps you abreast of what's going on with your credit, like that. Is it possible to remove bankruptcy after a few years? Oh man, you can get bankruptcy removed faster than that. I don't want to advocate it too much, but you can get it removed faster than that. Apple Mac. The reason why is really you can get a public record removed because honestly, the credit bureau is not supposed to be talking with the courthouse. That's not they're not supposed to be providing verification. So again, it's like saying they basically read the gossip pages on you, but it's unverified because the courthouse cannot verify that that's your private information. So oh, I know. Some of these trolls be just doing the most. So do negative items show on all basic 3 reports? They can. It depends. That's why you have to pull all 3 and what's on there. Okay, moving again. Okay, good luck, Tim Pfizer. Get those rentals. So, but okay, you guys, I don't want to take up too much more of the time today. This was a credit lunch. Just some quick questions because I'm getting bombarded by emails. And again, the best way for us to talk is for you to grab a consult. That gives you unlimited time to ask all the individual questions you want without sending me multiple paragraphs in my emails and then make me feel like I have to be rude to you, which I'm not, by saying it's not fair to other people if I answer your question, because it's not. So again, if you're looking for consults, I'm always giving specials on this channel. I'm always putting the link out. The links are always below and in the description box. That can be helpful for you who are looking for credit repair. If you purchase a full regular consult, I'll definitely give you a $50 discount on the credit repair because you are calling and asking for the results. One more stoplight and then I gotta go. I've heard Navient doesn't budge on late payments. So currently, okay, I see the last three. Okay. These are the last two questions I'll go ahead and answer. All right. Nikki Baby says Navient is not moving on the late payments. Now, here's something you have to do. Get on the phone with these student loan companies. It is the best thing you need to do, because at the end of the day, 3,000 people a day are defaulting on student loans. So their whole goal is to, what can they tell you to get you to pay? What can they tell you or talk to you or convince you to pay? And you'd be like, I really need the last 3 to 6 months of late payments removed. And they're doing it. Great Lakes is one that's been very nice to my clients. They've been removing up to almost 12 months of stuff, of late payments, as long as they're not like 90 days. They've been pretty friendly. Who's the other one? The other one, not Navient, not Great Lakes. It's another one that's also for students. They've been very friendly as well. But the key here is, because all the late, so many people being late, it makes the company look bad, right? NailNet, there you go. NailNet as well. There it is. Exactly. So you got to get on the phone for some of those. When it's like when you're sending Goodwill letters after Goodwill letter and they're refusing, you got to have a mission too. I'm going to get a mortgage. I would like these payments removed. I've been a consistent on-time payer for 6 months. Can I get these removed? You got to be consistently asking for that removal. Now, one other person said, what are certain activities that move your score? Honestly, paying down your credit card balances. When you have 20K credit card and it's up there 15,000, 18,000, it's up there high, you need to pay it down. That is one of the biggest, fastest pushers of credit card activity. Another thing is what we talked about at the beginning of this. Having primary trade lines that are positive payment history. What are primary trade lines? We'll say them again. It is MyJewelers.com, New Coast Direct, Gettington, Fingerhut, Oxford Publishing, Hutch and Chase, secure credit card at your bank, secure loan at your bank. And since someone brought it up, self-lender. I'm a favorite, but I get it, self-lender. So those are all things that can help you have a little boost. And you're not going to have a boost overnight, but you're going to have a boost as far as 3 months from now, 2 months from now. Just the score steadily increasing, because now you have 3 accounts that you have positive payments on. If you just have 1 or 2 accounts and they just all have negative payments, there's no incentive for your score to move. There's nothing in the scoring algorithm that's going to make your score move up. And most people need 3 to 6 positive accounts. Now, what are 3 to 6 positive accounts? It's going to be, and some people have mortgage, so 4. You got to have some history in between those places. Uh-huh.
Where are you going? You're passing it.
Oh, dang it.
Go around. Back around.
Big guy, passive credit guy. Better anybody with bad credit. Hey, I'm not going to comment on that one. Consult information, please. Okay, any of my students or moderators, please put the consult information in the links below. It's tripping. It will not let me type, and I'm driving. So thank you, Apple Mac. Any of the guys who are putting it in there, I appreciate you putting it in there for me. Oh, we've got another troll harassing us. Make sure y'all get him out of here. Refresh, y'all, refresh. Thank you for getting that troll out of here. So again, when I'm rolling, the signal's not going to be the greatest. Again, we can sit down later and do an online sitting down, better connection. So, all right, everybody. For the lunch today, gotta get some stuff done. Make sure you get any of the consult links you need, any consult calls, any specials from old videos if you happen to click on them and they're still available. If a bank credit card turned you over to collections, do you recommend just paying the full balance or going the lower amount they offer? Jessica Hammond, I would get a letter in pay for delete. I would get a pay for delete letter. So it will. The new credit model will be great for people who have good money management skills. It will. And the sad part is that's not many Americans. There's a lot of Americans with negative payments, charge-offs, overdraft. If you got overdrafts, you know how people have overdrafts? The bank industry made like $500 million off overdrafts. So, thank you, Apple. Anyway, But Jessica, yeah, if I were you, I would get a pay for delete letter, or I would. I'm trying to think of another option. Honestly, I'd call them before if they haven't fully charged you off. I'd call and get on the phone. It's really some of the craziest thing. If you can get on the phone with some of these bank and credit card companies, they actually can not reverse it, but it will just say paid closed or paying as agreed. It's a lot of techniques out there. So sorry that's not working with me. I apologize for it. Verizon, blame Verizon. You guys, it's Erica from the Classy Climb blog. This was a quick one, under 30 minutes. You guys have an awesome day.